Hey guys, this is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware. We're bringing you some baseball. Right there. We're going. I've been watching Ken Burns' baseball documentary, a couple episodes, and I was like, okay, we're going to play some older ball. So today we're going to bring you the 1921 New York Yankees, and they're going to travel to Shibe Park to take on Mack's men, the White Elephants, the 1911 Philadelphia Athletics. And we've got a two-way player in this game, and I'm really going to enjoy calling his name a whole lot more often. So, hey guys, let's go ahead and do our starting lineups. We have for the 1921 New York Yankees, playing in right field, batting leadoff, Bob Musial. Aaron Ward, second base, batting second. The Bambino, left fielder, he is batting third. Home run candlestick maker Baker on the hot corner, batting cleanup for the Yankees. Elmer Miller, center fielder, batting fifth. Wally Pipp, first baseman, batting sixth. Wally Shang is going to be the backstop. Behind home plate, batting seventh. Roger Peckinpah batting eighth at shortstop. And on the hill, starting for the Yankees, is going to be Hoyt. Now the 1911 Philadelphia Athletics. Leadoff, left field, Briss Lord. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Oldring, center fielder, batting second. Eddie Cocky Collins batting third. He's at second. Frank home run candlestick maker Baker also at third for the A's, batting also cleanup. Danny Murphy, right fielder, batting fifth. Stuffy McInnes at first base. He'll bat in the sixth slot. Blackjack Berry, shortstop, batting seventh for the Athletics. Ira Thomas, catcher, batting eighth. And he will be making the calls for Gettysburg Eddie Plank, starting pitcher for the A's, who will bat ninth when they are at the bat. So let us go ahead, play some baseballs. Gettysburg Eddie getting warmed up there. And can we see everything? Just make sure we're good. If we line that up with that, then that'll be okay. Alright, so as long as we got the pitcher on the score sheet. Cool, that'll do. Here we go. Top of the first. I think this is the first game that I've played with the Yankees. Wow. New York Yankees. 1E. More like the Yankees. It's not like that on all of them, is it? Nah, that's a misprint. Oh well, cool. So Bob Musial, brought up from the minor league New York Yankees, is going to bat leadoff. Here's the pitch from Gettysburg Eddie, 5-7, and that's a leadoff single for Musial. Yankees are getting it going first. Here we go, Aaron Ward. He's got a man on. 306 batter. He's swinging away. Blank with the pitch. 1-12. Pops it up to Berry. That's going to be one away. Oh, Babe Ruth. The Bambino. Plank with a pitch. 3-6. It's a long fly ball. It is back. It is going. It is going. It is gone. Yankees are up 2-0 right from the word jump. Da-da, da-da. Musial scores. Ruth scores. And it is 2-0, one out. Top of the first. Now for home run candlestick maker Baker. Eddie Plank takes a double take at home. Sees his teammate in there. 2-6. Hard grounder hit to Berry. Gets it over to McInnes for out number 2. Yeah, playing with the dead ball team's like riding a bike. You don't forget who was where. Elmer Miller now, center fielder. All in good time there, Mr. Die 20. All in good time. 2-8. High on a split. Miller follows Ruth with a clout. And the Yankees are up 3-0. Connie Mack's men have a little bit of work to do. Gettysburg Eddie getting rocked early and often. Wally Pipp now to the plate. Here we go, 4-8, and that's going to be a single for Pipp, and the Yankees keep the inning alive. That is going to bring catcher Wally Shang up to the plate. Didn't he catch for the Giants? I think he did. 05 Giants, I think that was their catcher, Wally Shang. Here we go, 6-11. Fly ball to center field, and that is going to be Ruby. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Roll it again. Ruby, roll it again. Ruby gets underneath it, makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yankees are finally set down, but they score 3 big ones in the top of the first. The Athletics have their work cut out for them. Alrighty, let's see here. It's been a while, but some names that you guys have been with the channel for a while are going to recognize, because I know I sure do. Some things you just don't forget. Briss Lord leading off for the Athletics here in the bottom of the first, 3-0 New York. Wade Hoyt with a pitch, 5-10, pops it up on the right side of the infield. Wally Pipp gets underneath it, makes easy work of the pop-up. That's out number 1. Brings us to Rube Oldring, center fielder. Hoyt with a pitch, 6-8, and that is a single for Rube Oldring, right up the middle. Brings up Eddie Cocky Collins, 365 batter in 1911. Hoyt is set. Here's the pitch, 6-8, a single for Collins, and that will get Oldring around to third. Punch that one into right field. Oldring on his horse gets into third, no problem. Frank home run, Kendall Stickmaker Baker. Here's the pitch, 1-3, pops it up on the right side of the infield under Wally Pipp again, calls off Hoyt, and Shang makes the catch. That is 2 outs, and that'll bring us to Danny Murphy. 3-9, works a walk to load the bases to extend the inning. Stuffy McInnes is going to come up, and he's got an opportunity to get a couple more back on the board. Wade Hoyt is set. McInnes, 321 batter in 1911, 4-7 strikeout, and Hoyt gets the Yankees out of the jam. No runs plated for the Athletics. Squandered a huge opportunity in the bottom of the first with bases loaded. So we go to the top of the second, and Gettysburg Eddie is going to be facing Roger Peckinpah, Wade Hoyt, and back to the top for Bob Musel. And it occurs to me, I always forget one thing. Focus! Darn you, focus! I could bring that in a little better. Hold on a second. Just a little more. Yeah, see it better. See, I always forget one thing. One little. That's not quite it. Let's go out and zero in. That's good. Okay. Alright. Let's bring you in here. So we might have to set you guys side by side, but that's alrighty. We can do that. Yeah, let's do that. A little bit easier to see what's going on there. Boom. So we put that there. Are we going to be able to see that? No. I'm not that important in this shot. So we'll just do that. Now, we do want to... Yeah, see, I always forget stuff. Let me do this, so that way I can do... Yep. This. Move you over here. So that way we can do what we do. There's 1. 1 run on 4 hits. Right there. And 3 hits for the Athletics. And we are in the top of the second inning. All right. Yeah, I know. Whatever. Here we go. Peckinpah leading off, top of the second. Eddie Plank with the pitch. 3-11, and that's going to be a pop-up on the left side. Baker gets underneath it and makes the catch for out number 1. A little more. Hey, sis. Recording a game for YouTube as we speak. Don't know. Let me call back. Bye. Jeez. Alright. Alright. Real life intrudes. Alright, here we go. Wait, Hoyt. Ah-dee-da. Ah-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Eddie Plank. Okay, back in the game, back in the game, back in the game. Alrighty. Here we go, 3-7, and that will be a strikeout of Wait Hoyt for out number 2. Alright, Bob Musel, here we go, 2 outs. Top of the second, 5-3. That's going to be a ground ball back to the box for Eddie Plank. That's a 19. We need to roll it again. That's a 1. Gets through for a single. So Musel with his second base hit of the game. And Aaron Ward. Here we go. Plank with the pitch. 5-9. Strikes him out. Swinging at the knee cheese. No runs plated for the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the second. Pardon the interruption. It was my sister calling, so I answered the phone. It wasn't my sister calling, so should have turned the volume down on the phone. That way I wouldn't have known. But sometimes emergencies happen, so I answer my sister's phone calls. Much better if it's my sister. But either way. Jack Berry leading off for the Athletics. And Ira Thomas and Eddie Plank to follow. Hoyt is set. Here comes the pitch. 5-11. Hard ground ball to first. That's going to be Pip. And he is able to beat Berry to the bag by a step for out number 1. Ira Thomas now comes to the plate. Wait Hoyt is set. The windup. The pitch out of the tray. Foul ball, roll them all. 3-6. Fly ball to left field. Babe Ruth gets underneath that. Makes the catch for out number 2. Alrighty, and that's going to bring Eddie Plank to the plate. 5-8, and that's going to pop up on the left side of the infield. And which third baseman is it going to be? I think it's going to be Frank Home Run Candlestick Maker Baker. Makes the catch for out number 3. Athletics are retired in order. We go to the top of the third. Oh. So Eddie Plank is set to go, and he is going to lead the inning off against Babe Ruth with Miller and Pip to follow. Here we go. The pitch from Plank, 4-6, and Ruth hits a single. He is on base. He's 2 for 2 so far in this game. That's going to bring us to, Frank Baker. Then Miller. Pip if necessary. Frank Home Run Candlestick Maker Baker. The pitch. 110, pops it up on the left side of the right side of the infield. Stuffy McInnes gets underneath that. Easy work of the routine pop-up for out number 1. Elmer Miller now. Eddie Plank is set. He dishes, and that is a curveball in the dirt for ball 4. Fade away, and Miller did not chase it. Wally Pip. Here we go, 6-9, fly ball to right field. This one is being caught by Danny Murphy, and that is going to be out number 2. Ruth retreats back to first. Wally Shang is set to go, standing in. Eddie Plank trying to get the A's back to the bat, and issues a walk to Shang. Bases are loaded for Roger Peckinpah, the shortstop. Plank is set. Here comes the pitch. 6-7. Ground ball hit to Berry. It's short. That'll be a 1 with a... It is cocked. Enough. 19. And he's going to get that ball over to McInnes, no problem, for out number 3. Yankees have been offensive in this game. So far, Plank's only given up the initial 3 runs in the first inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd. And Wade Hoyt is going to face the top of the Athletics order in Lord, Oldring, and Collins. And there, still good. Yep, okay. Just making sure I haven't slid anything where we can't see it so well. Briss Lord, leadoff batter. And here we go. 5'8", Wade Hoyt pops it up to Baker on the left side of the infield for out number 1. Next up is Rube Oldring. He's 1 for 1 with a single back in the 1st. Wade Hoyt with the pitch, 4-3, and that's going to be on Shang. He is a 2 with a 17. Roll it again. 2 with a 7. And this one is hit down the first base line. Shang is chasing it. Catches up to it, throws it over Oldring's shoulder to Pip for out number 2. And that's going to bring up Eddie Collins. He's 1 for 1 so far. Hoyt with a pitch, 2-7, and Collins works the walk. Patient on the pitches, Wade Hoyt. Collins is not going to be held, but he's not getting the green light with 2 outs. Baker is up to the plate. Hoyt with the pitch, 2-10, pops it up the center of the infield. Ward is calling Peckinpah off, makes the catch. And that will be out number 3. Athletics are set down, and we go to the 4th inning. This game is brought to you by Strat-O-Matic. If you're interested in this game or others, they make all kinds of them for baseball, football, basketball, hockey, board games, computer games. They have some online things, card readers. They have a card reader app. They have Strat-O-Matic 365. I've played a few of the online leagues. Check them out at www.strat-o-matic.com. They don't sponsor me in any way. Wish they would. Alright, Eddie Plank is set, and he's facing Wade Hoyt. Then back to the top for the Yankees, 3rd time through the order. Musil and Ward. Here is the pitch to Hoyt. 2-8, strikes him out. That is Plank's 3rd. Only 1 so far for Hoyt on his end. Bob Musil, he is 2 for 2, scored a run. Here's the pitch from Plank, 5-8, another strikeout, his 4th. 2 away, top of the 4th, we go to Aaron Ward, second baseman, who is 0 for 2. He struck out once. Here's the pitch from Plank, 5-11, and another strikeout. Strikes out the side in the 4th. Plank has found his, Stella's got his groove back. Alrighty, 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Wade Hoyt coming up in the bottom of the 4th. He's going to face Danny Murphy, Stuffy McInnes, and Blackjack Berry. He goes right, Darryl. Right fielder Danny Murphy leading off. 1-7, and that is a shot to the gap. It's going to be a double for Murphy. He's now 1 for 1 to go with that walk back in the 1st. Stuffy McInnes is up now. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Wade Hoyt, runner on second for the Athletics. Chance to get someone across, hopefully. 5-11, ground ball hit hard to McInnes at 1st. He's a 3 with a 7. He is able to check Murphy at 2nd and get it to, not McInnes. Yeah, here we go. I did that. Pip is able to check Murphy at 2nd and get it to Hoyt covering for out number 1. Murphy advances no further. Jack Berry, shortstop. He is 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch from Hoyt. 3-6, skinny split, misses it. Liner on the left side to Frank Baker, one of the iterations of said player. For out number 2. Murphy still on 2nd. Hoyt cruising through the 4th here. Thomas. Hoyt with a pitch. 4-7. Strikes him out. Number 2 for Hoyt. And that is going to take us to the 5th inning. Your score is 3-0 Yankees. I'm not counting any extra hits. So far, that is actually 4. And they've gotten 1, 2, 2 more. So they have 6. There we go. All right. I must be more diligent in my duties. Okay, Eddie Plank. Gettysburg Eddie is set to go here in the top of the 5th, leading off against Babe Ruth once again. Hoping to set down the Sultan of SWAT. He is 2 for 2 today with a 2-run shot back in the 1st. Plank with the pitch. 6-4 hard grounder hit to Baker. And that is going to be easily fielded. Gets it over to McInnes for out number 1. Alrighty. Frank Baker. Home run candlestick maker Baker. He's been put down twice so far tonight. 6-4 ground ball to himself. And that is going to be a throw over to Pip for out number, to Stuffy McInnes for out number 2. God, that's confusing. Baker is throwing to which first baseman? Elmer, no, just keep popping out to Baker. I'll be all right. Elmer Miller. That is a 2-4. Hardliner up the middle. Barry diving, makes the catch. Yankees are retired inside. The heart of the order accomplishes nothing. Gettysburg Eddie Plank gets the Athletics. Back to the bag. Hoyt is out there taking warm-up pitches with his catcher, Wally Shang. Up first in this inning is going to be Eddie Plank. And then back to the top for Briss Lord and Rube Oldring. Hoyt, here we go. 6-7. Skinny split misses it. Weak liner up the middle by Plank. Easy play there by Peckinpah for out number 1. Down here. Briss Lord, left fielder. Alrighty, 3-6. And that is a single for Lord. Runner on. They're going to hold Ward. Takes him down to a 110, so he's not going to try and steal. Rube Oldring now. Runner on first. Hoyt, 5-10 with the pitch. Pops it up to Pip on the right side of the infield. Easy play there for out number 2, which brings us to Eddie Collins, the schoolboy. Cocky Collins. Hoyt with the pitch. 4-6. Strikes him out. Hoyt's third. And gets the A's away from the plate. 3-0. That's going to take us to the 6th inning. Another hit for the Athletics. Alrighty, so far 5 innings, scores 1-0. Yankees 1 run, 6 hits, no errors. Philadelphia Athletics, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. And Eddie Plank is coming on. He's faced a few batters in this game, but he can go forever if need be. They got a lot of guys that can back him up. Eddie Plank is set. Wally Shang, Roger Peckinpah due up in this inning. 3-4, and that's going to be a ground ball back to the box. Plank gets it over to McInnes for out number 1. Wally Shang is set to go. Plank with the pitch. That'll be a 4-5, and that's going to be a single for the catcher. Makes him 1 for 2 so far with a walk. Alrighty, Roger Peckinpah due up now, 0 for 2 against Eddie Plank. Runner on first, 1 out, 3-0, top of the 6th. Yankees over the Athletics. 6-8 to pitch from Plank. Fly ball to center field. This one is underneath by Rube Oldring. Settles in, makes the catch. Relays the ball in as Shang retires back to first base. That's 2 away, and we're going to see Hoyt bat. Eddie Plank is set. Here's the pitch. 6-7 hard grounder hit to Barry at short. Fields it, gets it over to Stuffy McInnes cleanly for out number 3. Yankees plate no runs in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the bracket. Mack's men have another chance to try to get some runs on the board. They're running out of time. Hoyt is set. Okay. Frank Baker. Frank home run candlestick maker Baker. Hoyt with the pitch. 5-8. Pops it up to Baker. Pops it to Baker. These guys need to stop hitting to each other. Gets it over to Wally Pipp. No, it's a pop-up. Oh, gosh. It's Baker. If it's going to a third baseman, I can't get it wrong. One away. Danny Murphy up now. He is 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. Hoyt with the pitch. 6-4. Fly ball to left field. Babe Ruth gets underneath that and makes the catch for out number 2. Brings us to Stuffy McInnes, first baseman. He is 0 for 2 so far with a strikeout. Hoyt with the pitch. 4-8. Hard grounder hit to short. Peckinpah. That is a 13. Scoops it up, gets it over to Pipp for out number 3. And the side is retired in order by Waite Hoyt as we go to the top of the 7th. And we are going to see the Yankees come back to the plate. Top of the order for Eddie Plank, due up. Musial, Aaron Ward, and Babe Ruth. All right, here we go. Top of the 7th, Eddie Plank is set. Gettysburg Eddie rocks and fires. 1-7, and high on that split. That'll be a triple for Musial. He stands on third base. Third hit of the ball game so far. Aaron Ward is up. Infield is in for the Athletics. Plank with the pitch. 3-10, and that's going to be a strikeout. That's going to be Plank's 6th. So that's out number 1. Babe Ruth comes up. Infield is in yet again. Plank with the windup. The pitch. 3-6 again. 3-6. A long fly ball. This one is going, gone. And Ruth's second homer of the game. And make that 5-0 New York Yankees. I really didn't want to do this to the Athletics. Oh, goodness. 5-0 Yankees. That's going to be enough to bring Plank out of this game, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Mack is going to go to the bullpen. Let's see who he brings in. Oh, I added a couple of extra players for this team. I didn't realize I did that. Okay. Dum-de-dum. I think we're going to see Danforth come in. Dan Danforth is going to come in relief of the beleaguered Eddie Plank. Even though he's due to bat in the next inning. Now, get him out. Get him out. Frank Baker up to the plate. Danforth with the pitch. 2-6. A hard ground ball hit to Barry at short. Gets it over to McInnes for out number 2. So that means Plank went 6 1/3. Alrighty, Elmer Miller is set. Here comes the windup and the pitch from Danforth. 2 outs. That is a 5-7 strikeout for Danforth. And gets the Athletics out of the inning. However, 2 runs, 2 hits. Yeah, I haven't been changing that. 5. What did I do that for? Wrong score. I apologize. That goes there. Kind of threw me off earlier about that. Sorry about that, folks. Really sorry about that. That's all right. Let me go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Alrighty. Blackjack Berry leading off. Waite Hoyt still on the hill for the Yankees. Here comes the pitch. Athletics need to start now, and they do. Barry is on with a single. They're going to hold Barry. 1 to 12, he's going. He makes it. Stolen base. He's on second. Ira Thomas at the plate. Hoyt is set. Here it comes. That is a 2-6, and that's a strikeout for Hoyt, his fourth. Yeah, pinch hitter for Danforth. He's just going to have to make that short little appearance and nothing else, and then I drop the pitcher's hitting card. Let me retrieve that. I don't want to step on it and fold it in half. Because it's a 1-2, and I've only got 2 of those. I've got 4 of the rest. I don't know what happened to the others. They're in one of these sets over here. Alrighty, let's see who's going to come in. Who's going to bat? Who's going to bat? Let's bring in Jack Lapp. It might work. We might see a double switch on this. 0.2. Let's mark that while I'm thinking of it. Pinch hitter 10C. We'll turn that over. Alrighty, here we go. Jack Lapp is set to go. Wait Hoyt with the pitch and get that centered up. Okay. Here we go. 2-7, and that'll be a single for Lapp. Jack Berry rounding third, 116. He's going to score. Athletics are on the board. Okay. So that is going to be, we'll get the hits in a bit, but your score now is 5-1. Jack Lapp is on first. Are they going to put a pinch runner in? May not be a bad thing to do, really. Claude Derrick is going to pinch run. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do that, but that's how I do it. Starts there. Derrick. Pinch run. He is, well, we'll just put it there. 14B. Alright, that'll work for now. Okay. So here we go. Back to the top of the order. Briss Lord, 1 out. 1 runner in. 5-1 your score. Alright. Hoyt with the pitch. That's a 5-3 ground ball back to the box. And that is going to be an error on Hoyt. So that's going to get Claude Derrick to second base. 2 runners on. Rube Oldring to the plate. 297 batters. So far he's 1 for 3. Hoyt is going to face him. Here comes the pitch. That is a 6-8, a single. RBI single, because that is going to score Derrick. And that's going to get Lord around to third. It's not an earned run yet. Eddie Collins. Wait, Hoyt's coming out of the game. Yep. Hoyt is coming out of the game. Let's get Bill Percy in on the action here. Yeah, Hoyt's coming out. Right there. So, Percy. Could be Percy. Bill Percy is going to come in and wrap up the inning, hopefully. Goes right there. So we have another run across. So that's going to make your score 5-2. We have 1 out. That is an earned run now. The base hit would have... No, not yet. One more base hit we need. Collins. I got ahead of myself there. 3, 6. That's enough to do it. And that is a double. So that is going to score Lord. Unearned run. Going to get Oldring around to third. And your score is now 5-3. Athletics mounting a comeback here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Frank home run candlestick maker Baker. Here's the pitch for 9. A walk to load the bases. 1 out. Bases loaded. Danny Murphy comes to the plate. 1 for 2 with a double and a walk so far in this game. Alright, yep, they're going to pitch to him. Kind of have no choice in order to put him. And 3-7, that's a strikeout. It's kind of what Piercy needed at that point. Stuffy McInnes, all they need is an out. Doesn't have to be fancy, just has to be an out. 3-7. 2-star single is not going to do that, though. That's going to score 2 runs, both of them unearned. And get home run Baker around to third. 2 more runs. We have a tie ball game. 5-5. And we've gone through the lineup, so that's going to bring us back to Blackjack Barry. Bill Piercy really wants to get out of this inning. Yeah. Blackjack Barry is set. Piercy with the pitch. 3-3. Hard ground ball hit to short. Peckinpah fires that over to Pip for out number 3. Just to make sure. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th by the Athletics. I know I can mute the mic every time, but that takes too much. How many hits? Dear Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Okay. And we need to move you over slightly. Right there will do. Okay. That is 7 innings of play. We go to the top of the 8th. It is a tie ball game. Connie Mack's men took exception to what was happening. And we're going to have a new pitcher for the Athletics. Danforth comes out. Harry Krause is going to come in. Just make sure everything's lined up well. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and that. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Harry Krause comes in to start the 8th. He'll face Wally Pipp, Wally Shang, Roger Peckinpah. And now it is a new ball game. Tied at 5. Pipp takes Krause's pitch for 6. And that's going to be popped up on Stuffy McInnes' side of the infield for out number 1. Wally Shang set now. Krause with the pitch, 6-6, and that's a fly ball to left field. Out there is Briss Lord, camps out underneath it, smacks his mitt, and lets gravity do the rest for out number 2. Roger Peckinpah at the plate. 5-5, fly ball to right. Danny Murphy tracking way back to the wall. He's going to make the catch on the run, and Harry Krause is able to retire the Yankees in order as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Again, this game is brought to you by Strat-O-Matic. Go check them out if you are interested in this game or other board games for basketball, football, hockey. They also have PC games for each one. Online football and baseball, and also a couple of apps that can be used with the game. So if you're interested in any of this, go to www.Strat-O-Matic, strat-o-matic.com. Ira Thomas is set to lead off, bottom of the 8th. Bill Piercy. And here is the pitch. 6-5. Strikes him out. Piercy with his second. 3rd time Thomas is caught swinging in this game. Harry Krause is going to pitch. So he uses a 4. Yep, Krause is going to pitch, I do believe. Or bat, rather. Yeah, Krause is going to pitch. He's been pitching. I think he's going to bat. Nobody on, 1 out. Pitched well in the 8th. They've got top of the order coming up. So Krause is going to bat. Alrighty, facing Bill Piercy. And here we go. The pitch. 1-10 grounder to third. Baker scoops it up, fires it over to Pip for out number 2. And that will bring up Briss Lord, left fielder. Piercy with the pitch. 6-11. Fly ball to right field. That is going to be hit right out there to Bob Musial. Makes the catch. And Piercy gets the Athletics down in order in the 8th. So we're going to the top of the 9th inning. Yep, okay. So we're going to have a pinch hitter for Bill Piercy. Figure out who it's going to be, then we will get the inning underway. I'm thinking it's going to be Brago Roth. Now that goes there. You guys go here. I don't need you out. We want you with that so you don't get misplaced. Roth is going there. You guys are going here. Okay. Alright. Pinch hitter will be Brago Roth. Let's see. We went 1, 2, so 6 1/3 as well. 0.2. There will be a new pitcher in the bottom of the 9th. Roth is pinch hitting. He is a 10E. And we are set to go. Harry Krause with the pitch. 6-7. Grounder to Barry. That is going to be scooped up over to Stuffy McInnes for out number 1. Back to the top of the order, Bob Musial. Yankees are hoping Musial or Ward can get on to get Ruth to the plate. 3, 4. That's going to be a hard ground ball hit to Baker. Baker fires it over to McInnes for out number 2. Last chance before extra innings for Aaron Ward. Krause is set. Here comes the pitch. 4-10. Catcher card X. That's going to be Thomas. He's a 2 with a 1. And that's going to be a passed ball, no effect, followed by a strikeout. Frames that final pitch perfectly. Strikeout for Krause, his first. And he does his job. 2 innings in order against the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. And we're going to see Rube Oldring, Eddie Collins, and Frank Baker. If anybody can make this happen, it's these guys. All right, new pitcher for the Yankees to replace Piercy. And he goes back here. Let's go with... He's got relief on his card. Why not? Let's bring him in. Carl Mays. Alrighty. No one due up in the inning named Chapman. Nope, we're good. Okay. No, Piercy went longer than that. 0.2, and then he went 1.2. Okay, yep. So Carl Mays will be facing the Athletics here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Let's see how this goes. La-di-da-di-da. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. 5-2, grounder to Peckinpah, who is a 1 with a 3. Fields that, gets it over to Pip, 1 away. Get back there where I want you. Brings up Eddie Cocky Collins, 365 batter in real life. He is 2 for 3 with a RBI double, scored a run, walked, struck out. Here's the pitch from Carl Mays. 2-8, works a walk. He is on base. Frank, home run candlestick maker Baker. Here comes the pitch. 1-7. Low on the split. That's a single, but that is going to get Collins around to third. 1 out, men at the corners. Danny Murphy comes to the plate. And it doesn't matter if he faces him or Stuffy McInnis. They both bat 320 plus. Hoping for the double play. Doesn't he? Yeah, he's got some pluses on his card. All right, here we go. 1 out, 2 on, 5-5. Goodness. Can the Athletics do it? Mays with a pitch. 3-9. Issues a walk to load the bases for Stuffy McInnis. I'm going to live or die by Mays' arm. Wow. Pun really not intended. Stuffy McInnis, here we go. Here comes the windup. The pitch. 4-7. Hard ground ball hit to second base. That is going to be Aaron Ward. 10. One base error, and the game is over. Error by Ward. Unearned run. Collins scores. Game is over. Oh, man. To win like that. Who was that on? That was on Hoyt. Just to make sure, because I don't think I marked my errors, but that is that. No others. Nope. Wow. Wow, to win like that in the bottom of the ninth with 1 out. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Right there. 1 on 1 hit. Yankees had 2 errors. One of them cost them the game. That is a 6. Guys, there you go. Your final score for this ball game. The Philadelphia Athletics pull it out in the late innings, come from way behind, as long as I do this right, because in the 7th inning they scored 5 runs. Yeah, Yankees off to an early lead. As a matter of fact, Ruth homered twice and drove in a total of 4 runs. A solo shot with Elmer Miller, 2 outs in the bottom of the first, rounded out the Yankees scoring. Bottom of the 7th, the Athletics powered back with a single by Barry, a single by Derek Lapp, catcher. No, Jack Lapp. Claude Derrick, pinch running for him, scored, as did Jack Barry following a stolen base, and then an error by Waite Hoyt allowed Briss Lord to get on, Oldring RBI single, Collins RBI double, Baker walks, 2 RBI single for Stuffy McInnis, and then in the bottom of the 9th, with 1 out, Eddie Collins works a walk, single by Baker moves him around. Murphy fills the bases, and an error by Aaron Ward at second base for the Yankees allows Collins to trot across home plate. And that's it. That is it. Your final score for this game, Philadelphia Athletics 6, the New York Yankees 5. And, yeah, I love Strat-O-Matic baseball. I really love the dead ball. And if you guys haven't, newer viewers, actually it's been about 3 years, maybe more. I started it almost 4 years ago now. Dead Ball League. I've got a playlist, and I played a 20-game season with the 6 oldest teams in the Strat all-time great teams, and that was a fun series. It was a really fun series. I enjoyed it. But yeah, that's all I got for you today, guys. Final score, Philadelphia Athletics of 1911 over the New York Yankees of 1921, 6-5. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and keep on rolling.